Yo, this is Kareem with Elevate With Us, and today we're going to be talking about letting go of those who are hindering our growth. This is actually a question we got on our Instagram, so if you don't follow us on Instagram already, go give us a follow at Elevate With Us. We're very active over there, and we could interact with you guys a little bit better. But yeah, let's get into it. Letting go of those who are hindering our growth. This is a very, very important topic, just because our circle we keep or those we surround ourselves with are crucial to our growth. They have influences on our feelings, emotions, actions. And to be completely honest, one of the most powerful things for your happiness, wealth, and health are the relationships you maintain and keep. Let me say that again. One of the most powerful things for your happiness, health, and wealth are the relationships you keep. And I'm talking about family, friends, business partners, significant others. These relationships have to be value-based and positive. These can't be we can no longer accept toxic relationships and negative relationships in our life if we want to grow. You know what I mean? So today I will be talking about why we're holding on. I'll be talking about what's the importance of letting go. And then at the end of the video, I will be giving a couple tips on how to start letting go of these relationships that are no longer needed in our life. Let's start with why we're holding on. And a lot of the times we don't notice the baggage we carry from our childhood. As children, we may look for approval from our parents. We may allow somebody to treat us a certain way, or maybe we've been talked to down as children, and we don't notice that we carry this baggage to our adulthood or the present moment. We don't notice that at times. Another thing is codependency. We're not fully independent. The best relationships you have, whether it's a friend, family, significant other, is when two independent people who don't need nobody else come together and coexist. But when you have people who depend on each other, for example, like children depend on parents, but we sometimes never break out of that. So then we look for somebody to depend on in our adulthood, and we could no longer do that. We need to become independent individuals because we are individuals. You know what I mean? It's only us at the end of the day, and we need to take responsibility for our life and start being independent. And let's get into what's the importance of letting go. And let's start by saying that I felt this feeling. I'm pretty sure a lot of you could relate. The feeling of feeling drained after hanging out with somebody. Maybe you got a phone call from a friend from college and y'all used to get lit and you know what I mean? Y'all used to go to all the parties, talk to all the girls, whatever. You know what I mean? And he calls you or they call you and boom, yo, let's chill. Let's get together. Let's do something. And you go do it because you feel obligated since y'all was so cool in, you know what I mean, college. You feel obligated. You feel like you have to go. So you go do what y'all do. But you come back home and you feel completely drained from this person. Like you feel completely drained from just hanging out with this person. I felt like that before, where I felt like I was obligated to go see somebody, but afterwards I didn't really feel good. You know what I mean? I didn't really feel good. So I've definitely felt that before. And I'm pretty sure a lot of you could relate. Another thing is if somebody is hindering your growth and you're aware of that and you feel stuck, or if you feel like you feel like with these people on your team you're at a ceiling, why aren't you letting them go? With certain people, if you're the top dog in your group circle, you need to go find another circle. If your circle is not growing with you, you need to go step out and go find another group of people to hang with. You don't want to be the top dog at all times. It's hard to grow if you're already at the top of this circle. You want to go learn from new people. And I'm not saying those are specifically the relationship, but if they're not keeping up with you and they're not keeping up with you because they're just not putting it all into themselves, you need to go find other people to hang out with. Let's be real. You need to go find other people to hang out with. If your significant other is holding you back and is not allowing you to grow or is not trying to grow with you, you need to let go of them. They're not letting go. You gotta let go. You gotta let go of those. You gotta let go of those relationships. You know why you need to let go of relationships? Because it's like emptying the closet. You gotta go empty the closet for you could feel you could bring new clothes to the closet. So if you got old clothes, you want new clothes, you can't just stuff everything in the closet. You gotta go let go of some of the old clothes. Same with people. If you want new people to come in your life, because you're low-key blocking your blessings when you don't let go of people, to be completely honest with you. So I'm getting a phone call. But you're kind of blocking your blessings if you don't let go of certain people. Because you're not going to allow the blessings to come in if you're holding on. You know what I mean? And another reason a lot of people hold on is because of fear, for real. The fear of not being able to find another person, or whatever the fear may be. A lot of reasons we don't let go is fear-based, you know. And to be completely honest, if somebody truly loved you, and why wouldn't they want to see you grow? Why wouldn't they want to see you flourish? You know what I mean? Why wouldn't they want to see that? So that was a couple reasons on why it's important to let go. And just because I'm trying to I know I'm talking kind of fast, but we could break down stuff later. But I'm trying to keep these videos to a certain time. So let's go right into a couple tips. Hopefully everything made sense. If not, comment it and let me know, and we could talk some more. You know what I mean? But how to start letting go. The first thing I would say is start setting boundaries. Start setting boundaries for yourself. Understand that not everybody deserves access to you. Let's start there. Not everybody deserves access to you. So when you set these boundaries, don't let, as I said in the beginning, you may have let somebody treat you a certain way. No, we no longer accept that. You no longer accept letting somebody treat you however they want. You want to be treated a certain way, demand that, and if they don't treat you that way, you no longer need to associate yourself with them. You can let them go. So start setting boundaries. Number 2, life, it brings people in your life to give you value, but at the end of the day, also to teach you lessons, to teach you about yourself. So for example, you may be in a relationship loop. A relationship loop is you keep finding the same person, or you keep finding people who are similar and have the same attributes, and you keep finding the same problem in these people. But until you learn that lesson, life is going to keep giving you them same people until you learn that you need to learn the lesson life is trying to teach you in order for you to continue to the next lesson. Same, and that goes for any relationship. Learn the lesson life is trying to teach you in this relationship in order for you to go to the next lesson and move on from that relationship. Because once you learn what that person came to teach you, it's all right, now you see the bigger picture. Okay, they came to teach me that I have this insecurity about myself that I need to work on. Now I don't need them no more because they already broke me down. So now I could move on and continue. You know what I mean? I could go work on myself, and now I could see the next person. Maybe that person's going to treat me better because now I don't have this anymore blocking my out. I had to go work on myself. You know what I mean? Stuff like that. And the last tip I would give you, and I know me and Shervin say this in a lot of our podcasts, is learn to love yourself. You may need to take time to go lock yourself or completely focus on yourself for 6 months and just work on yourself. Just continue to work on yourself and learn to love the person you are. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters. You have to really love the person you are, and then it won't matter. It won't matter how other people look at you, because you love yourself. You won't care about their opinion. So now you understand how when they come into your life, you already love yourself. Now if they give you love, it's just that extra, you know what I mean? It's like the gift. I mean the bow on top of the gift. It's just the extra. And yeah, as I said though, relationships are important. We want value-based relationships. We want positive relationships. We don't want toxic relationships. We don't want negative relationships. So let's work on that. Those are just a couple tips. Hopefully, I know I kept this video short and I know I was kind of rushing through things, but I'm trying to keep these videos 10, 15 minutes. So if you caught all of that, great. If you didn't, go hit us up on Instagram and let's dive into it deeper. And let's maybe even have a part 2 of this. But if you're stuck at the bottom, there's only one way up, and that's to elevate.